Hey guys, welcome back to Easy Life. Tonight we will be continuing our Snooker 19 career mode match against Mark Williams, the Shanghai Masters final. We lead at the mid-session by 3 frames to 1, so let's get into this to finish off this session to round up the day. So, here we go, second episode of the day. Made it quite clear by my intro, hopefully. Well, certainly given a lot of hints away that I wouldn't normally, but anyway. Yeah, so here we go, breaking on frame 5. So, we had a good session this afternoon, you know, stealing that last frame. 2 good frames before that to overtake Williams, having lost the first frame, you know. We had plenty of good chances in that first frame and just missed them all, you know. This could very easily have been 4-0 to us, like very easily. If you haven't already seen that episode, then you might want to go check it out. Of course, you do know the result now. And if you don't, then don't have a. If you still don't know the result, then don't have a look at it. But oh yeah, just click off it now. But yeah, it was really it was a really good episode. It was a really good afternoon. You know, we could easily have been 4-0 up. Unfortunate that we weren't. You know, but I suppose it kind of does bring a bit of spice to this match that both players are on the scoreboard. But I'd certainly say I'm the more. I'm playing the better at the moment, and wow, what a safety shot that would have been. I think he might bring them all out here. No, he hasn't. He's played a nice reserved safety shot, and I'm gonna follow that up with a nice reserved safety shot of my own. But you know, it's not bad safety. It's not particularly my best. Decent. But not a good shot there. Poor. Unless the Blues come to our rescue, which it may well have done. That was very lucky of us. And Mark Williams too, you have to say, is at the rub of the green there. Unless he's really going to try and tell me that he played for that, but who knows. Just again, a patient shot from our side here. We've definitely hit it, and that's gone. Contact went all wrong, but I think we got away with it. No, we haven't. Because he finds an extremely difficult red and goes for it, because that is exactly what you'd imagine, but he's not on anything here, so that's fine. So just the 4 points for Mark, and he does leave us this red. This red that was always the danger, really. I think it was kind of what broke the deadlock, this red going over the pocket. It kind of like sparked some fuel into the frame, if you like. And that red does pass the black, so you know, just play for that red.
Well, he lost control of the cue ball there. He's played that poorly. 8.
Doug Hendon didn't sound best pleased that shot, judging by the commentary. And I wouldn't say that he has to be particularly pleased with that shot. It wasn't a very good one. We've missed the blue, which is good. Could do with a bounce here. Not quite the snooker, but pretty solid safety. Oh no, we maybe have got a snooker. We didn't hit the pink there, but it's opened us up a chance effectively. Tough shot to judge the pace of. As a result, we got pretty tough black coming up. Black, which I've really got to take with confidence, and I feel confident on it. Oh, missed it by a week. And I've just about gotten away with that.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1.
Because that red rested on the cushion. This red right here. I don't even know if he could have got to it anyway, but that confirmed that we would be safe regardless. Now it does kind of get to a long red here. Oh, fast tight. It's tight. I think I might be able to pinch a bit of pocket. Just like pinch it a little bit. Might be it, so hit it a little bit on the thin side. This is still such a tough shot.
Wants to get the cue ball safe here.
Nah, nowhere near it really. And again, I think don't think we've got away with it this time.
He'll be irritated with himself there. He's handed his opponent a real opportunity.
But he's left himself a tough shot.
Mark Williams,
He's tried to snooker us, failed epically, and given us a golden chance to score some points heavy. Like, gotta change this chance. Got our first. We've had scoring chances in this frame. This is the best one we've had so far, you'd have to say.
This is no gimmick.
Well, here we go, I'm taking a risk with the black. And wow.
What a great shot that is.
A risk that paid off, you'd have to say.
Perfect. 8.
Don't know if that pots, but I know this pots, so I'm just going to go for this red, even if it is slightly trickier than the other, even if it is slightly tricky red, because at the end of the day it definitely did go. We've spent a lot of time on this frame. We're already nearly 7 minutes into this video. Only scored 23 points. Good shot. I think this is just a matter of playing a series of good. I think this break's just going to be a matter of playing a series of good shots around the black spot and building up a big break. You know, there's a lot of points. There's a lot of reds. Pretty sure I can make a century. The amount of reds that are on. Yeah, it's more than enough. Well, there's only one more than enough. I think I'll make a break for 107.
Nicely onto a red.
Because there's 8 reds remaining. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's 8 reds remaining. That's 91 points. So yeah, I can make a break of 123. No, 115. Okay, so yeah, there's enough. There's more than enough points to make a century. Yeah, there's 2 more reds than needed. Or 1 more red than needed.
25.
But yeah, just be nice to build heavy here, break build. You know, I'm pretty good when I get going, as you have seen. You know, this is becoming quite a runaway. This will become quite a runaway final, I think, if I win this frame. And you know, if I win this final by a big margin, I might consider upping my aiming aid after a few more tournaments. Not after this one, because the next aiming aid up is Master, and that is extremely difficult because you don't get the positional aiming aid, and that is probably, you know, I've only just started playing well. I'll give it a few more tournaments. Keep on playing well. I've been really struggling to beat these top players, and now that I'm doing it, you know, I just want to keep getting used to this. See if I do lose any matches, you know. How about a couple of close calls? But I think it was yesterday that I started playing really well. You know, I only lost 1 frame to Lasowski. Because I started at 6-6 when I started filming yesterday, basically. So yeah, from Tuesday night's episode, this is Friday, from Wednesday night's episode, 6-6 to 9-7 was. I closed out the match okay. Had a tight match against Judd, had a tight match against Dave Gilbert, you know. So I wouldn't say I'm flying yet. I got thrashed by James Cahill, I got thrashed by Neil Robertson, you know. Didn't play fantastic against Mark King at the Crucible. I showed glimpses of capability at the Tour Championship, winning a match, beating Mark Allen.
And that shuts the door on his opponent in this frame.
And then we were beaten by John Higgins. I think, or did we get beaten by Selby? Have we played Selby in this career mode? Or am I thinking of Captain Goodspeed? No, I think it was Higgins we lost to. You know, if I ever wanted to go for a 147, well, look how many red blacks I've taken. I'm not going to be taking the black here though. Screwed up for green, or perhaps brown. I might have played for the blue if I'd known it go, if I knew it went. But seeing as there's another shot that I'd like to take more than that one, that it would be the shot I take. That other shot, so. Although it doesn't really go that. Although it's not really nice to get to a red from the green, so I'm just going to drop this blue in here.
So, this pot into the right corner.
In it goes.
Well, an excellent pot.
And we've moved that red out and landed on a red. What a shot that was. What a glorious shot. I'm just going to screw back for the pink here. We look like we're in business.
63.
I don't think the pink actually spots, so it should be fine. If it does spot, then might have a little problem, a mini problem. So just in case it does spot, I'm playing up for the other red into the green pocket as well. Oh, missed. No century. But the break with 63 gives us the 5th frame. We lead by 4 frames to 1.
Well played to take that frame. We'll do the 6th frame. Mark Williams to go.
I think Mark Williams has kind of just come out of the blocks a little bit weak today. Perhaps, you know, he did do all right to take that frame, but that was only after being given plenty of chances. And, you know, even then he gave us so many chances.
You would have hoped for a better split there. 1.
And that's not the greatest first shot in the world. It's not the greatest opening red that you'll ever see.
Tricky shot here.
Well, it was a really nice try. It's a tad too soft. Just a tad too soft. Well, no damage done because he's missed. Now, how's my luck? Three ball plant. There we go. Bit of an exhibition shot. I suppose when you're this far in front, when you've got a bit of a lead, you kind of feel like you're a bit more free to take risks, and your opponent's playing weaker, so you know you can kind of feel like you can play sillier shots. And I think playing with that freedom is very, very helpful because it allows, because not only have you got momentum, not only are you kind of in your rhythm, but you've also got freedom to play whatever shot you want because you don't have as many consequences to fear as if you were behind in a match. So you kind of feel more obliged to take silly risks, and those silly risks tend to be what pay off and win frames sometimes. You know, there's bold, daring shots, and I think that's why it helps to be in front, because you got that freedom to play those sorts of shots, like this one. You know? If I was behind, if I was on the cusp of defeat, I might have played that shot as well because I kind of might have just been thinking, forget it, you know. But I say that, but I was 12-4 behind. What do you call that? In fact, I was 12-3 behind. What do you call that? I'd call it the cusp of defeat. That World Championship.
Not ideal though.
But I think that was just down to being a very spirited fighter in that match. I think I just believed that I could win because I had the spirit. I don't know. It was a spirited attempt.
Looking to play this with a lot of power. No, not this time.
Took a silly risk again. Feel like, you know, I know it sounds a bit reckless,
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
and I might regret it, but I feel like I feel a bit more free to take risks, although I'll probably throwing this frame down the Swanee if you like, because I've given him a very good chance.
3.
But he hasn't, he's struggling, so pulled out a nice shot there.
10. 11.
Black back on his spot.
18.
That's exactly what we just seen happen, you know.
19.
Good shot.
26.
Nicely on this red.
27.
Talk about navigating the table, but I don't know what he's on here, yeah. I didn't think the black went.
27.
So that didn't go. I've left him straight back in. I'd like to think that he doesn't get this, but he'll go for it and he'll get it, so, you know. He's on the pink into the middle, or... Oh, right, okay, he takes the blue. Pointless, but nonetheless, it's gonna... Only 1 point, and, you know... It probably offers him better position, so... Okay, he's left himself pretty easy enough red, I'll have to say. Oh, he's gone for the tougher of the two that I saw. Easy enough to get for a red from here, I'd imagine, even if you are 4-1 down yet. Like so. He's built up a very big lead in this frame. Ooh! Thought that was hope for us there. Don't get me wrong, I still want to win this frame, you know, I'd love to go 5-1 up. That would make me feel very secure, as you could imagine. 5-1 lead, very big. But just a simple pot here for Mark Williams, a very straightforward shot would give him this frame. Yeah, pretty much unmissable for a top player. And I concede. And he closes the gap to 4-2. So, you know, kind of sends a message to us. We make mistakes, you know. Perfectly capable player sitting in the seat. I think our biggest problem against Neil Robertson was our break-off shot, and that was what tended to cost us a lot of frames. And when we started getting the break-off shot right towards the end of the match, we started to win frames, but by that point it was a bit too late, perhaps. I did try, but winning 10 frames in a row is very tough when you're under pressure. You know, I did kind of try, you know. I can't say I didn't try, I was always going to try. I always wanted to win that match. You know, I was 12-3 down and I just wanted to win a frame. Then I was happy that I'd won a frame, but I knew that I was going to be out of the World Championship. Then I thought to myself, between videos, I thought, wait, I'm not out of this yet. I can still win this. Yes, it's pretty much extremely difficult for me to win it, but I'm not out of it. I can still win this tournament if I really want to. I just got to play well. I won the last frame. It was a really good frame, you know. More like that and I can win, you know, because the more frames I win, he'll get silenced and he won't be able to pop balls, so...
That could have finished a little better.
It's a snowball effect, it works two ways. I'm just going to play a risky tuck up, and the reason I say it's risky is because if I foul, it's going to cost me a lot of points. Essentially, and that's perfect. Judge perfection. Yeah, easy enough to hit. Can you get it safe is the question. And Mark, I'd have to say, he's got that part pretty, you know, as an highly experienced player, I'd have to say. You know, he's done a good job there. So I'm just going to nestle, well not nestle but brush off them so as to not leave them a red. Which is highly important, I feel.
He'll play this with plenty of power. Oh, what a shot. Unbelievable. He couldn't have played that any better. One.
Tough shot here. Missable. Low.
He's playing this with a lot of power.
All or nothing really.
That's a good split.
Could be everything now. After I did that shot. Look at these reds.
Six.
Look at these reds. Wow. Probably not as glamorous as it looked when I first did the split. That's the thing. It's the only red that goes, and it's not the world's easiest red. It goes in.
And in it goes. Quality cueing there, really good.
Quality cueing there, really good, according to Neil Founds. Well, I underhit that.
10.
And much to my luck, really, got this red at my mercy. So,
Playing this with plenty
it's
of
not going
power.
to cost me too much. That red's safely deposited.
Nicely onto the colour.
Onto the pink, might even be onto the black. Yes, the black does pot. But I won't play for it, I'm just going to drop this pink in and place this red along the cushion. That's fine. Yeah, it might be that I need the rest, but shouldn't bother me too much. Looks like it's on its way in, and in it goes.
What a wonderful pot. And the cubing was fitting very nicely.
Sorry guys. Sorry. Yeah. Well, is it really bad luck then? Because I haven't got the easiest pot in the world on now. Or do I get this yellow? I do. So, I've been saved from bad luck.
20.
For now anyway, these reds are kind of cherry picking, they're kind of uncovering each other, which is good. You know, now this red pots, that'll probably open the path for another red.
Lots of power.
Kind of just screwing up there, right at the length of the table, past that red.
Wonderful
I
shot.
should be on a bulk colour. Yeah, I'm on the brown. Well, probably best bet is to play the green, yeah. It's worked out very nicely.
Playing for the middle pocket.
Could have easily worked out a lot worse than that. So I was very lucky to have an easy red just like that. Sorry, an easy colour.
Really well played.
Got this red.
24.
Also wish to take it, although that's just me being lazy, that's not an easy red. I've got a much easier red down here. And today is the Tuesday of the final week of the Championship League.
Attempting to see.
Alexander Rosenbacher is playing his group stage. He's playing his second group. After he won his first group, of course, so that's why he's into the second stage. He's playing his phase 2 match. Not a player that I betted on. I wouldn't bet on any player. I wouldn't bet. I don't even think it's legal at this age.
Well, he's taking
But
it on.
even if I was the right age, I don't think I'd bet. Even if I was a legal age, I don't think I'd bet on it. But because I just wouldn't.
27.
So I wouldn't bet on him. But if I were to have placed a bet, like, no, I know people who do place bets. Like, I don't know if any of my friends place bets, but I do know that other people place bets. Like, not for a lot of money, but just like for maybe probably mainly just the only thing they don't even bet money. They just use free bets, probably the best thing. They don't know how to control it. You know, probably a good thing for them. Win-win situation. You win the bet, you make money. You don't win the bet, you lose absolutely nothing. So that's a pretty good system. But that's not for me. I don't think it's a good idea. You know, I wouldn't want to get sucked in. But yeah, if I were to bet, I think Erzenbach would be a pretty good bet. Certainly for a free bet. You know, I feel like Erzenbach has got a good chance of winning the tournament for some reason. He's just drawn 2-2 with Ryan Day. Having said that, and that didn't fill me with too much joy when I heard that, or when I saw that result. Did annoy me a little bit, but all hope is not lost, because, you know, as long as he can beat Bingham and Hugehill, I'm sure he can beat Hugehill. Because Hugehill's probably the same difficulty as Fernandez and Hill, who had little trouble getting past in his first group. He beat Donaldson in his first group, you know, he's probably about the same difficulty as Day, although having said that, Donaldson's slipping the rankings a little bit, whilst Day's just shot up them, having won the shootout. That's where this break, and that is where this break grinds to a halt. It is indeed, old friend. My mate. My friend, this is the end of the break. And this is the start of it.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And that was nearly the start of a potential chance for Williams. Oof! He nearly got that in, the cross double. I don't know if he played for it, or if that would have just been pure fluke. Who knows? Who cares, because he didn't get it in, so, well, hey. We're laughing, we're winning. I know somebody who's winning all the time. I don't know about winning in snooker, but they always ask us, are you winning? Just like, how you doing? You getting on alright? That's that kind of thing. We kind of think it's funny. We kind of just say to each other, oh, that was an unexpected miss. I'll get back off the windowsill. And we kind of just say to each other when we, in our family, as a joke, family joke, we kind of just say, we winning? Yeah, it's just funny. It's just one of my relatives says it, you know. It's just a kind of household joke. It's just funny the way they say it.
That's an excellent hole. He's curing extremely well here.
And I'm always like, he's always winning, innit? That's why, that's what I like about him. He's always winning. Just as a joke. This is silly, really. It doesn't even make sense.
Tremendous shot. What a wonderful pot.
I'm just going to screw back from this blue and hopefully land on that red by the pink. I think it does pop. I'm just going to play a gentle screw shot, not like deep screw it back or anything, just slightly turn the screw outwards. Cordless drill. Cordless drill. Well, that came out of nowhere. Yeah, screwing is like screw back's like using the cordless drill but backwards, and a stun's like it's like drilling a hole out using the drill, cordless. The cordless drill. Or just the cordless. Not the cordless drill, just the cordless. Pass me the cordless. What's the cordless? It's a big mystery. It's one of life's mysteries. One of life's mysteries. And at this point, I'm just talking garbage.
Pops on, and he's going for it.
Oh, I missed that by a long way, but never mind about that. That break of 27, I think, gives us the frame.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 27.
Yeah, 27. That gives us the 7th frame, and we lead by 5 frames to 2 at this final. So here we go. Last frame of the evening. Let's get into it. I've very much been forced into taking this pot on off the break off because there's not really a safety shot that I can see, so I'm going to pop my way out of trouble, and it's gone in, and I've landed sweetly on the black. What a chance! What a chance I've just opened up. And that was the key shot right there. Sometimes when you play the black with screw back, I feel like you're kind of risking getting it a bit wide, missing the pocket, missing the black wide, you know. So I kind of just almost felt like I was taking precautions against that. And this red just does pot up into this green pocket, so I'm just going to knock this in. It's a long pot, just ought to be careful. Knock it in, like so. Nice. So done, I could do with bounce. Pretty good. Blue or yellow, sorry, green or yellow, whichever is better. I'd say they're both easy pots. I'd say that the green's probably the one that's going to... So I just feel like the green because it's offering me more points. Probably not a good reason. I feel like the yellow's giving me a better chance at getting good position. And that's always what you're looking for in break building, getting good position. So I think I'll just ignore the fact that the green's worth more points, focus on the fact that yellow's better position. Maybe a tougher pot. Neil Founds is very happy with that. Position looks very good here, he's played that very well. In it goes. As we make our way towards the black. Nicely done. Could play another little cannon here if I want to. Think I'll do that because I'll be on a red anyway, so. I haven't landed on it as ideally as I would have dreamed. Having said that, it's pretty good still. Nicely done. Hopefully I'm on this pink, because I don't really like the black too much. Yeah, my wish has been granted. Only concern is where's the pink going to go? Is it going to tie up a load of reds? Well, do or die, I'm just going for this. It's probably a mistake, because I think those reds are going to be tied up, but I think I've even got an angle on this red here to free them. Yeah, it has tied them up. But I've got an angle to free them if I really want to here. Probably save it for later when I've got a better angle than this, you know. Probably get an angle on the black, so all will be good then. Don't think I got that angle though. I think I've pulled up a little bit short on the black. I have, yeah. That's not great. Neil Founds and Dave Hendon are obviously rejoicing over that shot, but they're just rejoicing over the pot and the fact that I got position on the black, not really the type of position I've got on the black. And that's not a good shot at all. That is not a good shot at all. I could take this onto the yellow pocket, or I could drop this into the middle. Entirely up to me. I don't have to go for any of them. They're both tricky. They're both missable. Probably inclined to go for this one because I got one like that a few frames ago. And I got it this frame. And now they are well and truly in a state of absolute awe. I'll put it that way. They're absolutely inspired by that. Tough shot coming up. Have got it though. backhanded those.
Oh, wonderful shot.
And messed up once again. Positionally messed up shot. But that was a good recovery.
That could have finished a little better.
The time actually do play a decent enough positional shot, Neil fans is criticising it, that's funny. Obviously this time he would criticise it because the cue ball's finished on the cushion. Probably didn't need to play it that hard because I just realised the balls were a bit nicer than that, and that is a royal mess up. Oh right, okay. I thought the cue ball was going in because they hadn't said anything. That does make you nervous. They just normally assign that the white's going in or you're about to foul, so you know. One good shot here and I'll be in prime position. It's kind of something we've lacked for the last few shots of this break, and we're back. Back in business, guys. Back. Bigger and badder than ever.
This should be straightforward enough.
That's good. Bought the reds out, freed the pink on an easy enough red as well, so that's a win-win.
So just the black needed.
Any drops. Just focusing on how to get to a red. Maybe I've put too much into that because the red isn't needed, but you know, it will just kind of turn the screw on the frame. He needs 2 snookers, but this will kind of seal the deal at 4 snookers.
That's a beauty.
14 penalty points required. Before it was just 5. So 5's 2 snookers, although 1 to tie on the blue, just 1 to win on the pink. So you know, 5 penalty points isn't as much as it may sound. But then, you know, getting snookers on the blue and pink is tricky. The best bet is just them fouling the blue or the pink, but that's easier said than done.
Position looks good for a colour.
They actually have to do the fouling. You can't lay the snooker and then they foul. It's not whether you lay the snooker and foul like you would in the blue and pink when you're on them, but what am I mean? You like? Well, maybe you know what I'm talking about, but I'm really not focused. I'm just trying to make the first century of the match here. It's only my first century. I don't think he's made any in his Poxy 2 frames that he's won. Poxy, I don't even know if that's a word.
This is no giving.
No. Never mind about that pink, that break does give us the frame. What was that break?
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 88.
That break of 88 started off by that great shot off Williams' break off. Gives us the frame. And we take a 6-2 lead going into tomorrow's afternoon session. So I hope you enjoyed today's episodes. They were really fun to film, you know, taking a huge lead and well on our way to winning this final. Pretty good, you know. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're having a good day. Please do like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Yeah, you know, subscribe for regular Snooker 19 content if you haven't already. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.